Hi, I'm Seth Kahn of Visionary Leadership. I want to tell you today about one of the most effective ways that you can map the territory of the change that you're trying to engineer. It doesn't matter whether it's a growth initiative, maybe you're trying to increase market penetration or expand your base, or a change initiative, maybe you're introducing new technology or upgrading customer service. Either way, you need to understand the territory you're going into. And territory, when it comes to change, is not just about resources. It's not just about geography. It's about psychology. You want to look for where there's resistance as well as where there's rapid acceptance. The best way I know to do it is story listening. I make a list of the most valuable players, the people who are most important to a change initiative, and then I go out and listen to their story. I gather their perspective. I interview them essentially. This is not an advocacy role. This is not evangelism. This is not arguing or engagement. This is listening. And when I listen for 5 things in particular. First, I listen for red lights. That's when somebody tells me my initiative's going to tank, and this is why. And then I try and pull it out of them. All of it. I want to understand everything. Not fight or argue with them. I want to understand it. Second thing I'm listening for are yellow lights. That's a cautionary note. That's when someone says, well, if you don't take care of such and such, you're going to be in deep yogurt. If you don't enroll this person, it's going to spell big trouble. Again, I want to know more. Tell me about why I need to be cautious. The third thing you listen for is educational deficits. An educational deficit is when it becomes clear that the people, remember these are your most valuable players, don't know enough to interact with you intelligently. Then it becomes important to educate them. But that'll happen later, not during the interview. The education must come from their peers, not you. Still, it's worth noting that there's an educational deficit. The fourth thing you look for is a theme. A theme is anything that more than one person says. It doesn't matter if it's rational, doesn't even matter if it's real. All that matters is it's out there in the system, a pattern. You need to know about it. The fifth thing you're looking for is a knowledge nugget. A knowledge nugget is a piece of treasure. That's when something plops out of someone's mouth while they're telling you their story and you realize, wow, if we could do this, it would be a huge win up front, or this is really important to know. If you interview 20 or 30 people, you'll end up with 4 or 5 knowledge nuggets, and that's plenty to jumpstart a project. This is all about story listening. I've shared with you the 5 things you listen for. Remember that story listening is one of the most effective ways to map the territory of the initiative you're engaged in. If you'd like to know more, go to my website, visionaryleadership.com, and click on the resources pages. There's plenty there to see. I'm Seth Kahn of Visionary Leadership.